recording. So whenever you're ready. Got this Hasenkamp 22.4 AMB.
Really smooth chest to bar pull-ups. Nicole Gibson, who's just banded that thing with her shoulders again across, and she will finish with time to spare. She is ending up officially at 11:25. Interesting to see her picture without her hand there. You see that block in the traditional sled, right? Trying to get where that road is closer to the center of your mass to make it more efficient to push. A little bit different here with the magnetic tension though. Mitch Henry is at 11 minutes, 40 seconds not officially. She had to give her torque capability across the line. Here comes Becca Boyd, 11:47. Becca Boyd Miller inside the time cap. She was creeping out. Round by round, she was taking out each one of those athletes that were ahead of their foot. Winter Nicolette Rodriguez to start. She was about fifth going into the final round, and just to sneak up another spot as well. Meg Parrott also came across the finish line. 40-year-old Becca Boyd Miller, once again, has already qualified for the CrossFit Games. Did that on the Adrian Wildlife qualifier in the 40 to 44-year-old division. But still trying to compete for a spot as an individual. There is your key winner. Unofficially, Rebecca Russelli, 11 minutes even with 2 heats to go. And we will have it for you when we return here at the Mid-Atlantic CrossFit Challenge. Back inside the Thompson Bowling Arena here in Knoxville, Tennessee, at day 1 of the Mid-Atlantic CrossFit Challenge. Comes to its conclusion. Second and final event for the individuals underway. The winner of first. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Sean Burton alongside Conor Marquez, Nikki Razor down on the competition floor. It's the Need for Speed 2, and it features that brand new equipment that we've yet to see in competition, the torque tank. Yes, and every time down the floor, they're going to push that torque tank 40 feet. They're also doing 45, 30, 15 reps of a calorie on the ski erg and chest to bar pull-ups. Love the name as well. Everyone remembers the Need for Speed at the old pizza parlor. Zero chill in those games, zero chill in this workout. You can push the entire way. Need for Speed 2 presented by RAM. Your lane assignments presented by CBD MD. In lane number 2, Emily DeFeo, an athlete that you have seen begin her competition career. Yeah, she reached out to us last year, said, hey, it's my first major competition, really just trying to find my way in the sport, but keeping an eye out for me. Sure enough, 1 year later, she's sitting here in the top heat at Silent. That's right, I actually worked out a game number 4 for CrossFit Adelaide, now in Texas. And we started that 40-foot torque tank push, and there's something about lane number 9, Shayla Laurie, just ripping through that initial 40-foot push. That was the same thing that we saw Richard Rodriguez working at, and she also smoked that first torque tank push. And now 45 calories on the skier to begin this event. Rebecca Fuselier, heat number 1 officially, her top time at 11 minutes even. What we saw in that first heat is that as this test progresses, it really came down to keeping a high clip on the chest to bar pull-ups. You know, there isn't really a heavy skill component on the skier here, just kind of some grunt work. Same with the torque tank. And so really the big difference here is how long can you hold on those chest to bar pull-ups. Shannon Laurie mentioned her just ripping through that initial torque tank push. She was your 2021 occupational games winner in the female law enforcement division. She was she was a sheriff's deputy for 2 years with the military opened for big female. She enlisted in the Army and commissioned through the officer candidate school in April 2017. Was the first female honor graduate from the infantry basic officer leader course in August of 2017. So you're telling me no stranger to hard work? Absolutely not. Thank you, Shannon, for your service. here in the second heat. Continuing to work through at 45 calories on the skier. Then they will get behind that torque tank and push it 40 feet back towards the rig and complete 45 chest to bar pull-ups.
And you're seeing these really big, long strokes on the skier here. We saw that change from round to round. As the fatigue starts to set in, you get the interference in the chest to bar pull-ups and the biceps and the lats. You're going to have to start using your body weight more as moving into the handles. But for now, we'll see these nice long strokes, finishing with that tricep extension towards the end. As these athletes really try to settle into a pace where they're not spiking their heart rate too high. Keep the lungs nice and opened up and working. There's a lot of work left to do.
Slightly to fail. Continue to work through her 45 calories. 12-minute time cap here. Second and final event for the individuals. Here on day number 1, event coming up next week. We have still this heat in a third and final heat for the women. Here in heat for speed 2. Judges' hands now starting to go in the air in mass. Lane 3 is Nicole Soto, who is the first woman done with the 45 calories, now starting to do that torque tank. Short, choppy steps for her. And that one with some longer strides on that. Lane 5 is Carla Henriette. She's on sled. Lane 7 in the burgundy shorts is Danielle Dunlap. And then Shayla Laurie, the bottom right of your screen, she's back to the pull-up bars. All the athletes are going to get there at about the same time. And we get there 45 chest to bar pull-ups. So Laurie looks to maintain her lead. She's about right top, on the right side of your screen.
I think this is when the workout really starts here. You know, this big chunk of 45 chest to bar pull-ups, being able to minimize your rest here and give you a leg up the rest of the way, just because it has such a big propensity to interfere with the rest of the workout. Do a big set, you're going to have heart rate spike, you're going to be struggling to catch up on the skier the rest of the way.
Shayla Laurie was bringing up those chest bar pull-ups now. Back on to the pull-up bar. Working through herself 45. I want to thank Thorne, personalized scientific wellness. Visit Thorne.com and check out the official supplement partner of CrossFit, trusted by U.S. national teams and more than 100 professional sport teams. Danielle Dunlap, saw her in lane 7. Just finished up her set of 45, and she is now in the lead. So the lead changing quite a bit here in the initial stages of this event is now Danielle Dunlap in the black top. Is in first place, followed by Kelly Clark in lane 6, who was talking to her fiance between events. He said they practiced this event, this was going to go really well for her.
Yeah, she's excellent at chest to bar pull-ups, one of her favorite movements. And actually, I think this second place position right here is a good spot. We saw in the previous heat, athletes like Rebecca Fuselier and Kate Henry hang in that second place spot. Let Nicolette Rodriguez set the pace early on and then make the tries in the back half of this test. So she doesn't necessarily need to be in the lead. She can let Danielle Dunlap front run all the way until this final set of chest to bar pull-ups and be in good position the entire time.
Kelly Clark coming into this event in 8th place overall with 72 total points. A strong performance here in this event could launch her into the top 5 as we move into the weekend.
And I know she's riding high off of that first event. 190-pound snatch is a DR for her, and it's towards the top end of what she was hoping for. She went 3 for 3 on her lifts. There's no better way you can start a competition than hit all 3 of your lifts and then move into an event that you're feeling strong about with a little bit of momentum.
These are your top 3 on the right side. It's Kelly Clark and Danielle Dunlap. On the left is Kat Grillo, who comes into this event in 3rd place overall, tied for 3rd place after 92 points. In a
point. So every spot is in every single event is important for an athlete like that girl who's looking for a person to do really well across the games.
Second place overall for Kat Rowland coming into this event. She works her way through 30 calories on the skier. After this, she pushes the torque tank back down the floor to lock off the floor for 30 chest of her pull-ups. And Danielle lap is done. And she has kept herself in the lead now, working her way back on the floor on that torque tank. Kelly Clark's hand is in the air as well. She has just 2 calories remaining. And in lane 3, Nicole Soto is now done, and Soto moving into second place behind that woman, Danielle Dunlap.
And Soto made a ton of ground on that last set of 30 calories. She was in 4th or 5th coming into this last round and managed to move up to the second. You can see her chopping her feet to start. I'm not so sure that's a great strategy. You know, football players, when you're pushing a different type of sled, that's something you learn just to keep your feet moving. But the way this magnetic resistance works, I think you might be better off with some bigger, more methodical steps just to keep your push off the sled a little bit more constant.
Now 30 chest of our pull-up. Danielle Dunlap in the black top on the right side of the screen. She's your leader. Kelly Clark next to her in the gray top and greenish blue shorts. She's fighting Nicole Soto for second place in this heat. The top time unofficially belongs to Rebecca Fuselier, 11 minutes even. She did that in heat number 1. 11:03.21 seconds officially for Fuselier. Now final handful of breath for Danielle Dunlap, and she is done, and now starting to hold up a little bit of a lead on both Clark and Soto as she moves the torque tank 40 feet back down the floor for 15 calories on the skier.
DeFeo moving into second, coming off the full car, lane number 2.
Well, the spots behind Danielle Dunlap have been changing hands quite frequently here in the middle part and down the back half of this second event. DeFeo onto the skier, 15 calories that need to be completed here. And Kelly Clark is back on the sled. Your top 2 on the screen as Clark is now in 3rd place.
So dark. There we go.
Heading into her final skier, passing her sled all the way across that yellow line, and now she will